And so basically, as you can see here, we have certain tools. So you'll be requiring trading view, and what else? You'll be requiring web pages, I suppose.
Yes.
All right. So we have web pages over here.
Okay.
All right. So you can do whatever you want to. So this is Google, and then you can open the remaining pages, and we have trading view. All right.
Yeah.
The trading view, you can just type it out over here, whichever stock you want to talk about. But when it comes to live streaming sessions, you can sit. It's fine.
Yeah.
So we have a trading view and we have web pages, as you can see. So if you're clicking on trading view, the trading view screen comes into place. And if you're clicking on web pages,
the screens will
yeah,
open.
so the streaming session will be based on what you click over here, not what you're seeing over here.
Okay.
So if you want, for example, you want to talk about trading view, you can keep trading view open, then come to the chart, and then you can talk. And if you want to shift, so I would suggest you click on web pages first. So the web page opens, and then you can open. But please make sure you do not minimize, because if you minimize it, kind of it doesn't showcase on the software.
Okay.
So it has to be open. What you can do is either use Alt and Tab,
Yeah.
or but just make sure don't minimize anything. And I think it's good to go, correct? All right. And if you want to log into your WhatsApp, if required, you can log in as well. So I think we're good to go. It's currently real streaming, so you can start anytime you want.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
I hope everything is clear, right?
Cool. Just remember, if it's minimized, then it won't be shown to the customer. Okay.
Yeah. So you can use the Alt tab to shift between the, and make sure that the live streaming session showcase, if it's trading view, first you make the changes over there, and then you can do the changes. And
So this is the only screen which is going on live stream.
correct, but the setting has to be done from there in terms of selecting the tab. All right.
All right. Thank you.
Cool. All right.
So it's already started.
Yes, it's all done. You can see it's written as stop streaming on top, right? On the top right corner. So it's running. So that's it. You don't have to do anything. It's
And
running.
my face comes in this, or it's just the screen layout.
No, it's you also, so you can see.
So is the customer seeing it?
Yeah, he's going to be seeing your face.
I haven't thought about it.
It's no. This is just a trial that is currently running. It's not to the public. It's for us.
Okay.
It's for us to because when you're streaming, you have to show your face.
All right.
We don't stop streaming in the OBS. We don't upgrade on that. We have the private channel here, and then we just log in and log out, and then it won't be shown to the customer. But the OBS, we don't just stop it.
It's fine. Right now we are doing it on YouTube, but we are just seeing how well we can, perform, and it's anyways running, so you can start. Okay.
All right.
But please make sure web pages and trading view, so you can select it.
Okay.
Just have to do one more thing in terms of sharing the link.
How long have you been working here?
Sorry?
How long have you been working?
Almost a month.
So you were basically doing the same thing before also?
No,
Ah,
I was into I was trading for myself.
okay.
Start streaming.
So when you do the streaming,
Yeah.
your face is going to the public, right?
Yes.
You're doing it regularly, right?
I have been active on social media, so I have that habit of talking.
And this company has a platform now for the trading?
Not the platform, but they have a broadcast channel. What they're currently
No, that is for
on.
the live streaming, but
Yeah.
for the customers to put money and all trade.
Yeah, they have their own brokerage account. But regarding forex,
Yeah.
yeah.
But the stocks is not set up yet. Yeah.
No, we just providing them with recommendations.
So that's it.
Yeah. So we are going live, right? So YouTube is started. I will just make you. get you the settings. So, for example, because Grace will be seeing you, right? So she might be asking you questions or whatever happening. You can, just see the if she's asking you anything, you can get it on a real time.
Okay.
If so, it's currently running. YouTube is on. I've shared her the link,
So
and
once I finish, I press the stop streaming.
yeah, that's it. Just click on stop. Okay, I think it's good to go. So you're live. I provided you with the settings, and yeah, you can start either trading view or web pages. All right.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. Let's talk about a particular stock which is making hype in the industry. It is called Sagal Prepar Ocean Services Limited. So, Sagal Prepar Ocean Services Limited engages in the provision of online digital payment and cashback services. The company services as a software platform is designed for business spend management, including expense management and vendor management, and rewards and incentive management for employees and channel partners. Its products include Propel, Save, Sawyer, EMS, and corporate credit card with SADX. The company was founded by Rajfani Narayanan on June 2nd, 2011, and is headquartered in Mumbai, India. Now let's get into the technical part of Sagal Prepa Ocean Services. If I switch to monthly chart, so this is the monthly chart of the instrument. Let's do some drawing over here. Let's see the support and uh, resistance levels. So I'll use a rectangle drawing. So if you see the high is around 494, and for the support part, I would see this as a very crucial support for Sagal Prepa. And let's move and go into the shorter time frame now. I will choose weekly time frame line, and we can see there was a big resistance at this level, which is around 386. So let me put in the text part. This was the previous resistance, and now we can see another resistance has built up over here, which is at 490 range. And moving to shorter time frame, which is daily. So if you see into the technical part, the stock, we can see after moving away from this resistance at 235, the stock has hit the resistance at 400, and there was a pullback. Also, there was consolidation. So this part we can call it as consolidation. The stock was trading between these range of 334 and 266. Finally, moving away from here and doing a very good breakout with high volume over this resistance at 390, and to hit the next one at 500. Now the stock has entered a pullback session, and we have to look into the fundamentals of the stock to see what is the future potential of Sagal Prepar Ocean. Now moving into the fundamental part, let's check the financial statements. So the market capital of Sagal Prepaid Ocean Services is around 5,419 crores. And also, if you see the stock P, it is at 77.8, which is really high for the stock. I would prefer a stock with around 20 to 25 of P ratio. And the stock is currently trading at 442. Let's see, the high and low is at 493 and 207. The stock's dividend yield 0%. So that is a black point over here. And ROE, we can see 14%. Return of earnings, and the face value is at 1. So let's see, Sagal builds world-class financial solutions and products to manage the business expenses of corporates, SMEs, which is simple and medium enterprises, small and medium enterprises, and startups through automated and innovative workflows. All right, let's move on to the next part. So we can see the peers of Sagal Prepar is Oracle. Oracle is a big company in the IT sector. And going to PB FinTech, and if you see, there are Tata Elixir, Tata Technologies, KPIT Technologies. These are the competitors of Sagal Prepar. Let's move on to quarterly results. So first, checking from the standalone profits, we can see the sales of Sagal Prepar was in June 2022. It was around 89 crores. And the next year, next quarter, in September 2022, it rose to 130 crores. And for the December part, we can see 148. So it was in a consistent rise. The company was really growing and they had a good sales in the past years. In between, we can see between March and June, the company had a downfall, which the sales was a little bit less in June 2023, but they turn around their business, and we can see on September it was 184, 200. So it was in a consistent rise. The company is showing that it is a stable and profitable company. And looking at the expenses of the company, as the business is growing, the expenses will also grow, right? So we can see the expenses has become higher and higher. And operating profit, if you see, it has been on consistent rise. And last quarter, we can see September 2024, it is around 27 crores. And if we see, the company also have other income sources, which gives them around 4 crores from there. And interest rate and depreciation, we can see 2 crores is the depreciation. It has been consistent. And profit before tax, we can see around 26 crores here. And net profit is around 19 crores for the company in the last quarter. So earnings per share, if we see the earnings per share for this company is around 1.51, which is what we get if we invest in this company. And moving on to profit and loss for yearly, we can see the sales has been on consistent rise as we see in the quarterly results also. And for the expenses part, it has been rising as the sales has also rising. And for the operating profit, the company has made a good profit of around 25 crores in the last year, the trailing 12 months. And looking at the net profit, the company has around 70 crores over here. So the financial statement says the company is really stable and it is very trustworthy. And for the last quarter, we can see the company has made a good and stable profit. So if you see EPS in rupees here, it is around 5.69 earnings per share. And let's see the liabilities of the company now. So if you look at the balance sheet, you can see total liabilities of the company has been rising. As the company grows, the liabilities also rises. So 746 crores in September 2024 is what we can see. And total assets also is included here, which is around 746 crores. Now we will look into the shareholding pattern. So if we look at shareholding pattern of Sagal Prepar, we can see the promoters are holding around 43.88% as of September 2024. Now we look at the foreign investors. So the FIIs has been increasing the shareholding pattern in this company from June September 2024. Even though it had a setback on the early years and quarters, now the companies FIAs have been investing has started to increase their part in this company. And for the DIS part, we can see 5.44% in the June 2024 has risen to 10.69% in the September 2000. So the domestic companies and investors are also interested in this company. As we can see in the profit and loss statement, the company has been in regular profit. And if you see the public part, public is around 44% in June 2024. Now it has risen around 39 point. It has had a setback in public shareholding pattern. It has now 39.27%. So that is what from we can see from the shareholding pattern. But the good thing about this is the FIAs have been interested in this stock. Now let's come back to the chart. So if you talk about a particular stock, we have to look into this industry also, which is IT sector. So let's see Nifty IT, how is it performing today and for the trailing month. So let me remove these indicators first of all. And I will start with the month because it's an index, right? So, and any instrument, when you start with it, you'll have to look the monthly chart. The bigger time frame tells you a different story. So let's start with marking the support levels over here. Going on, I can see a huge resistance over here, which is now will act as a great support level for the IT industry. Now moving to the shorter time frame, we can see more things. So this is the resistance as of now, which is the all-time high of Nifty IT, which is around 43,763. Now the index is moving in around consolidation state, even though it had a pullback over here at this level. The index gained back its points in the consecutive sessions. Now it is in a consolidation state. And moving back onto Sagal Prepper, let's see. Is it a good time to buy? Usually, I would suggest the time to buy for this stock was around this support area at 402. As we check the financial statements, the company is a very stable and profitable company. We can go ahead and see a technical entry point for this particular stock. So, as I said, any stock is very best better to get in at the time of a pullback or a retracement. So if we look over here, the stock has already made a pullback to this support levels. Now if it was intraday, we could have taken a trade in the morning today and would have closed with around 6% profit. So if you see, for the intraday purpose, we get leverage also. So 6% into 5 times will be 30% in a single day. Before 3 to 4 days back, the company has reported a huge profit, which we have already read. Around 20-25 crores was the company's profit over this quarter. So that is why we can see the investors are very much interested in this stock, and we can expect the stock to move up to this resistance, which is around 484, and it is around 9.68% in the upcoming days. So I would suggest to wait for a bit and wait for the stock to pull back a little bit over this part, and you can enter around 433. So let me write it down for you. So entry level would be suggested at 433. As we have missed the entry at 416, we can now enter at 433 would be a better suggestion. And the target will be around this resistance level at 486. Now let's see some of the news about Sagal Prepper. So So when you are investing in a stock, you will have to search about what's happening around the stock. Why is it going down or why is it going up? You need to know these reasons before investing in something. Let's go to Google. Let's search Sagal Prepar recent news. So if you go to money control, we can see Sagal Prepaid Ocean Services Q2 profit rises to 20 crores, which we have already seen, in the statements, financial statements. Now let's see the news. Okay, it's being pushed out. There is some technical error with this money control, probably. And let's move on to this news. Net profit jumps to rupees 20 crores, revenue at 300 crores, which we have already seen. And as part of our growth strategy, we are actively seeking strategic alliances and inorganic growth opportunities. So that is a statement from the company. We are strongly focusing on M&As with a combined strategy of small tuck-ins and larger investment opportunities in the SaaS fintech sector, including areas like NBFC, payments, etc. So this is what the company has to say about after their profit report. In line with our growth plans, we have taken approval from the board of directors for a fundraise of up to rupees 9,500 million, that is 950 crores, subject to shareholders' approval. So this was said by Raj P. Narayanan, founder and executive chairman, Sagal Prepaid Ocean Services. The firm is also increasing its guidance from 45 to 55% to 50 to 55% growth in top line for financial year 2025. And also, it's confident of doubling its financial year 2024 revenues in the next 2 years. He added, shares of Sagal settled at rupees 410 apiece on the BSE on Wednesday, down 4.27% from the previous close. I'm sorry, I have had a technical issue with our chart. Let's go back to the chart and let's do it again. So let's see the chart. I'm going to erase everything. Let's start from the beginning. So this is Sagal Prepar monthly chart. So I'm going to draw the support and resistance line for the people who are beginners over here. So this has acted as a support line before. I'm moving on to the all-time high levels, which is acting as a key resistance level currently. Now I'm moving to weekly chart so to see the inside details of this chart. So this is another resistance level which has been broken already with a very convincing candle, and the stock is currently having a retracement phase. And also, as the support level is very nearby, it was a golden chance to take a trade in this stock at 395 levels, which is the previous support level. Now the crucial levels which we are eyeing at is around 482, which will act as a resistance moving forward in the stock at 480. Now moving on to the smaller time frame. So if you see daily chart, the stock after hitting this resistance level, as I thought, a crucial resistance level, the stock has been in a decline and also taken the support around this level. So this is the level which as I was talking about, the support level at 394. Also, we know that the results came back 3 to 4 days back. That is why the reason we can see the stock is pushing up today. And also the intraday gain of the stock is around 7%, as we talked about it already, but I couldn't open the chart at the time. So we are eyeing a profit of around 8.5% more in this particular stock. because the resistance we can see at resistance at 480. So the stock is expected to move more 8.5%. As you see, the financial results are good and the entry levels were really good at the time of this when the stock was nearby the support level at 399. Now moving to the IT sector to see about this stock, because cycle prepper comes under the IT sector. So let's move into Nifty IT and see what's happening over there. So like we talked before, this is the support level of IT sector. And recently the IT sector is facing a setback. I mean, today it's based, it is because the Fed Reserve of the US has decided not to lower the interest rates, which is not a good thing for the IT industry. Because if you see the IT sector, we have a lot of companies earning from the US market. The IT sector is heavily dependent on the US market. So that is why we can see the IT sector is going down today. If we see weekly chart, we can see another resistance, which is the all-time high levels of Nifty IT sector at 43,400. And the immediate support will be at 39,900 levels. And also we can see a support line over here, which is at 34,252. So I would wait before investing in cycle prepper as of now, because today, if you see, the stock has already moved up around 6%. So we missed an entry here today. So the entry was missed yesterday, and now we can wait for a pullback for the stock to return back a little bit. Around 430 is what I would suggest for a immediate entry into the stock now.